Hi guys, you join me. I'm on my way back to Hasse now, and what a very different week this is. Big massive spike in temperatures, down up from our last week's 6 degrees, and we're steaming along now. I was just sort of creeping along in one of Cambridge's many traffic jams. Just stopped at the Tesco's, get some barbecue igniter, and I'm just pulling away now finally, and away we go. You'll be joining me shortly for an update when we're all tucked up on Hasse. See you soon. Hey guys, finally here. Battled my way through that traffic. Got here, still early afternoon, so got plenty of time to maybe get a bite today. Really looking good today. The sun is shining. It's looking stunning. So let me flip you around and show you where we're at. It's a peg I've never fished before. It's a bit treacherous to get down, but it does hold some good water out in front. And old matey to the left of me has already had one, and he only got here this morning. Only a small common, it's low 20 common, but it's a fish. So happy days for him, and hopefully I'll follow. Get that right. So yeah, so basically step number one is what I've really done. Let me run you through. Is obviously bait. If you can see that, it's a bit glary at the minute because it is quite sunny. Lift it up to the camera. Let's get a better lens on that. There we go. There's bait. Plenty of crumbed up boilie, some halves and stuff. And then I made a quick mix. This is as soon as I arrived. Look, things are still here on the barra. I haven't even got the rods out yet. All I've got is the distance stick set up, and mix my bait up immediately. It's got a lot of boilie crumb in it, chopped boilie, bit of tiger nut, chopped tiger nut, and some hemp, and some pellet actually, a few micro pellet. Keeping things simple as usual, and I'm going to let that to soak while I lead out and find a spot. So obviously I mentioned I haven't fished this peg, so let me just get that better. There we go, we nip down here. So it's time to find the right spot now. Spot finding is really important and key in carp fishing, in the fact that not all carp like to feed in certain areas. So and these carp can afford to be picky. There's bait, and there's bait in most pegs. People are fishing, I think there's about 9 on, so there's 9 pegs taken. There's bait in a few pegs. So picking the right spot can be key. It's the difference between getting bites and sitting there blanking your tits off, really. So I'm going to have a good half an hour lead out now. Well, not half an hour, but I'll make sure I find 3 spots that I can beautifully present a rig on, and then we'll go from there and we'll catch up soon. Right, so I've let it out and found a couple of spots, 2 out long and 1 to the right relatively close in, well close in and say sort of 14-15 wraps. Nice easy comfortable chuck, and I've now clipped up my spom and it's time to get a bit of goodness in. Hey people, we're going into the first evening now and it's looking pretty good. There's definitely a few fish out there, not in front of me but to the left of me, and it's a beautiful warm night and it's quite calm, and yeah, there's definitely a few signs of fish about. They've definitely finally woke up. I think it's 1st of May today, so a very slow start to the year. There's been a few fish out and that coming out, but the water's still freezing. There's hardly any weed growth yet. But there is out there on some of the plateaus, but not in the margins yet, which is quite nice. Yeah, so you join me just as I'm about to stick a bit of grub on. I thought you'd like to enjoy this evening with me as we sit in. The traps went out nice in the end, although the 2 long rods that I'll run you through a bit later on or tomorrow morning did turn into a bit of a disaster, I will say. I'm going to say that they took me 9 casts to get in, and that's a disaster for my standards. The new 15-pound line I got ain't been stretched out yet and it's pretty coily at the minute, and it was just hard to get out there, the range I was fishing at. I should have known better and come in a little bit closer, but they went out there in the end, got them out there, and yeah, time to get a bit of grub on now and enjoy this evening. So tonight I've got a little sort of like pack that you get from Tesco's, little multi-pack thing. It's like you buy it for like £4 or so. It's, the meat is the char grilled chicken. Then you've got some Chinese stir fry sauce. And then what I do like, because I do like my vegetables actually, is like a multi-mix pack. I don't know if you can see that from there, guys. It's all got like the cabbage in it and peppers, and it's quite a spicy bean one apparently. And then I just add my own mushrooms to it as well. Oh, and noodles, of course. A bit of rice noodles to add in there, of course. So it's going to be a right banquet tonight. I'm going to eat like an absolute maniac. Burnt so many calories today. this smells good, I must admit. Looking forward to it. I haven't had a stir fry for a while now. I don't like the huge bits of, like, I guess you could call it some sort of cabbage. I don't like the real thick bits like that, they take too long to cook as well. So all the rest goes in. Can't beat a bit of dinner on the bank, can you guys, eh? Can't beat it. Especially now I'm outside, sitting actually out my bivvy and still crazily warm in a t-shirt. Finally, spring's kicked into action and we might get a bite, you never know. Another big chunk of cabbage there. That's no good. No good to anyone, is it? Mushrooms in. I like mushrooms, so I put quite a few in. I just bought them ones that are all sort of already sliced. Save me chopping about and pissing about on the bank and stuff. Plenty of butter. I don't use oil. Try and avoid oil these days. Just keep the butter going in. Especially for mushrooms, you don't want all the mushrooms to, like, a bit like a sponge, you don't want them to soak all the oil up, do you? Oh, it's looking good already. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to leave this simmering away for the next 10-15 minutes or so. Well, not even simmering, actually like burning away. I like to just burn it out, and hopefully I'll catch up with you guys in a bit, either this evening or if not, first thing tomorrow morning. We'll be up bright and early, hopefully 6 o'clock, and we'll have an update, maybe even a fishing and retainer, you don't know. I doubt it though, there's not many night bites happening here, but there's been a lot of bites coming first light, so you never know. But if anything happens tonight, I'll keep you updated. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well people, hello. You joined me bright and early on the first morning, and yeah, what can I say, it happened. Out of nowhere, I got a night bite, well, early morning bite. So it was about an hour of darkness left this morning, and the left hand rod just went into complete meltdown mode, and I led into what turned out to be a good fish. So we're going to get her out now. I haven't weighed her or anything because it was sort of dark and gloomy. Not real dark at the time, to be fair. And I thought I'd wait for the sun to come up. It's coming up 7 o'clock in the morning now. I think it's time to get her out and have a look at her. lively. It's going to be lively, but hopefully it should behave long enough for me to show you guys at home and to grab a few pics. What a difference 1 week can make, eh? I think most lakes across the country had shut down last week. I had friends from all over. No one caught out anywhere, so not just here, but I think pretty much everywhere, dipping down from 30 degrees to 6, really messed with them. But back in full swing of things now, with what looks to be a lovely 30 pounder. Very solid one at that. Real nice thick set unit. So let's get her up and see what she goes on the scales before we hook her up. Let me calm down a minute. One of her pecks slipped around the wrong way there, so take your time to always tuck it underneath them. Don't want to break any pecks, that would be an absolute devastation to a carp of this size. Just over the 33.5 mark. Happy days. Real right thick set unit. Another 30 on the bank for 2018. And again, loving life in this beautiful morning here in a t-shirt. Finally, spring has happened. There's going to be carp hangers all across the country. Buzzing to get on the bank this week. Just trying to sturdy her up. Stop her hurting herself. Got the cradle here. Just going to hold on her belly for a second. She'll let me know when it's time to get her up. Real unit this is. Big thick back. A bit of water over her. And she might behave. Let's see if she'll let me lift her up. No. Powerful fish this was. It's literally just one-toned me out of the blue, no bleeps, no nothing. It was just a one-toner. It's one of them dream bites. I'd love to have caught it during the day and seen the take. Just sturdy her down, let her get it over and done with. A lot of parasites on this fish still. Just goes to show you the water's still really cold, so they haven't had a chance to really get rid of all the parasites yet from the winter. I think she's just about ready now. There you go. Just let her roll in my arms a minute. What a nice start to the session, a 33 pounder on the bank. And what a thick set fish it is. There we go. I hope the lighting's alright at home because it's a real sunny morning. Look at that. Real thick fish. But yeah, loving life again. Thank you, gal. What an epic morning's fishing it's been already. So I'm going to get a couple of still pics shortly and then slip this baby back. Thank you. And yeah, we'll have a chat in a bit. I'll see you soon. Oh. Moments of madness. No rods on the stand at all. And boy, have I got a cracker. It's an absolute unit. I'm going to say now, before we weigh it, that's my biggest fish out of this lake. And not only that, just as I landed it, so that fell on the left hand rod, and just as I've got it in the net, the right hand rod tore off and actually snapped me just in close as well. Probably on old tackle, but yeah, it felt like a good fish too. I'm going to say it was another 30, but this big gal definitely cushions the fall. Absolute chunk, real heavy fish. I can't wait to stick it on the scales. I thought that something might happen in the afternoon. I'd wondered why nothing had happened because I'd seen a few fish milling about. But yeah, I'm absolutely stoked now. Definitely a brace of 30s. I'm going to say it's an upper 30. And yeah, I'm going to speak to you guys in a short while. We're going to get her out. And I'm just going to rearrange these rods and sort them out. And you'll be joining me in a bit. Here we are. That big old girl I was telling you about. And what a beauty she is. Guess how much? £40, 4 ounces. Can you believe it? My first 40 of the year. Nice guy Kev come down from the next peg up, and we stuck it on the big pod and that, just to get an accurate reading. And yeah, just over the £40 mark. Absolutely made up with this girl. Real thick unit and a massive head on it. I don't know if you're going to get the greatest video here because I'm in the water, but she's a big old gal. We'll see if we can get her up for you. Oh. Keep them low to the mat. And yeah, big old gob. Looks like it's hardly ever seen a hook. So it's going to go again. You ready? Come on, baby. And there you go. £40 and 4 ounces. Buzzing. Get in there. Look at that. What a monster, eh? Right, guys. Time to say goodbye to her now. Hang the camera down a minute. We'll see if we can see her off. Look at that. What an absolute chunk. Can't get the best view of her because it's really clayey where I'm standing. See if we can turn her on her side. Look at that. What a unit, eh? So she's ready to go. Are you ready to go, girl? £40, 4 ounces. Loving life. Hey guys, last knockings. Just got a bit of light left and I thought I'd get this girl out and have a quick look. I had her about 10 minutes ago now, just sorting out the other rod. Again, slow, steady take, and ended up with a whacker. As if this session couldn't get any better, hey? It's just happening again, 2018, it's just happening. I've got to give her a quick weigh quickly. And I'll get her up and we'll have a quick butch before we lose the light. Just a shade under 32, 1 ounce under 32 or so. Wow, that is unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'll get her up quickly We are losing the light pretty fast. There we go. Mental. This is absolutely mental. So she'll behave. She should let me get her up now. Yeah. I'll pull my sleeves up higher. Now for 30, can you believe this session? Can you actually believe this session? 33, 40, and last knockings 30. Massive paddles. He's put up a really good fight, this one. Got quite a chubby cheek, little orange spot under his face. But his fins are biblically big, and his tail. I hope you can see back at home. There's a bit of light behind me, so there you go. Move back a bit. There you go, there she is. 32 pound. Having it again. Lovely fish. Really losing the light fast now. But there she is. Beautiful 32 pounder. Thank you, gal. You've made my night. Happy days. Right, I'm going to slip her back. Oh, and we'll catch up in a bit. The reason you haven't seen me, guys, is because I've been saving the battery just for a good time like this. Got another 30 in the bag, an absolute scaly stunner, real black. Can you believe it? Got a couple of hours left still now. Well, about 2.5 hours left, maybe 3 hours if we're lucky. And this one just ramped off, still having it. This one was bang on the baited spot. Look at this, 32 pound. What a stunning black old wily mirror, or borderline linear you could say. Look at the black head and big gob. Really nice fish that. Yeah, really proud of this one. What an epic carp, eh? Amazing. Thank you, gal. Right, I've already took pics and she was very well behaved, and I'm going to slip her back now. Oh, yes, get in there. Check that out, it's a lizard. No way. Just see it move. I've crept up really close to it. I've never seen a lizard in England before. That's crazy. Obviously like newts and stuff, but I mean like actually out sunbathing in my peg. It's definitely a first for me. See if I can get a little bit closer without him dying. He just licked the air. I just seen him stick his little tongue out. He's looking at me right now. Quality. Well, now I'm this close. I wonder how close I can get. I'm actually crawling across the floor here. Hold on. He's there. He's looking for little bugs. Is he eating ants? I think he's actually eating ants. Oh my god, look how close I am. You don't even know I'm here. Just turned that corner now. God, I can see him underneath. He's just crawled underneath. Awesome. Well, that's it for this week on this blog. It's been fun, it's been emotional, it's been hot, we got burnt, we caught fish and we ate well. So overall, a trip to remember, definitely. Ended the session with 2 fish under 20, 3 30s and a 40, and I lost one which felt like a 30. So yeah, 3 30s and a 40. Wow, 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 wow. It's what you call a red letter day. Definitely the best session I've had for a very long time. So, but yeah, we'll move on from this and hopefully we'll be back next week and we'll try and pinch a bite on the bank. Until then, tight lines and be lucky on the bank.